Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Who's Next. And welcome back. This is your boy Naeem Muhammad with Who's Next, where we're bringing you the next rappers, writers, reciters, freestylers, breakdancers. Not breakdancers, right? It wasn't even,
Bring it.
No. Well, one said bring it, the other guy's face said something else. But the next artist will be supporting and championing in our communities. I want to give it up for my co-host to my left.
Start with me, Abdul Malik.
We always start with the best.
No.
Yeah.
See that?
And then we go to
To the right.
who's next?
All right.
Oh man, so maybe this isn't the Ramadan edition, but I'm feeling a little just like in the Ramadan spirit, which means that I'm low on energy.
You sure it's the spirit? Woo!
Didn't you say that you have a special time at Dhuhr or something just make you super energetic?
Yeah,
Isn't that
I'm saying,
this time?
yeah, it's true. I had a late night because we were at the Islamic Relief function yesterday. But I said my strongest time during in ever in my life is at Dhuhr time when I'm fasting. I could do anything. If you ask me to do anything, I could do anything. That's one of my most.
Let's remember that.
Let's remember that.
He said, is it time? Hey, Naeem, I'm moving. All right, so let's get back into our normal banter. So I was thinking when coming over here today about the next step of this process of who's next when we actually have these eights. Is there anything in particular you're looking forward to when we start working with these artists? Or is there anything that you're looking forward to seeing happen as we help these guys produce their best work?
Well, first off, when they come to the studio, they're going to probably, we'll have them here, and they have to realize they're not going to come for a day. They have to plan out at least a couple days. One day a couple of days to record, and then when we do the little music video for them, it's going to take a little bit of time. So if you're your top 8, they got to know in their schedule.
We're doing music videos too?
Yeah, we're going to do a music video for them. We got talented staff here that can do anything. Yeah. We're gonna have our staff really. We're gonna push them.
So they're gonna need to know they're gonna invest a good amount of time to make this piece. What about you, Josh? What are you looking forward to when we get these people in the studio?
After the a piece that I'm looking for is how you put it on the album. We always talk about, okay, this should be the first song. Then
track listing.
Yeah, how to take the listener on this musical journey, emotional journey, and make it a really good listening package. So I look forward to that. Even though we have these 8, okay, and it's not which song is the best. Sometimes we put the best song last or in the middle or things like that. So I'm really interested in.
I'd like to also get Tariq involved somehow. With helping people out.
Tariq
Snare is the drummer of Native Dean.
Yeah. So many Tariqs in our lives.
That's true.
And it could be my
Tariq
younger
Snare.
brother. It could be one of our guys in the studio working.
Yes.
What I'm looking forward to is that kind of magical moment where the artist is kind of hearing the playback where their finished piece, or seeing that, they brought it in at this level. And then after discussions and working on it, it's like,
what did y'all do to my
that
song?
totally can happen. He's not lying. That can easily happen.
Mm-hmm.
And we've lived through that.
Yeah, because they go like this. Thanks. Appreciate that, Native Dean.
Like what you did. But I'm looking forward to that moment. Hopefully less of these moments, more of these moments where they're like, this was exactly how I heard it in my head or I dreamed it. So I'm looking forward to that. So let's get into it because we're starting to wind down to our last few artists, and then we'll be switching gears into what we, like you said, working on that new that mixtape where we'll have 8 artists, whether they became singing or spoken word or whatever, brought together, and it'll be a album for not charity. We can say not charity, but a benefit album, inshallah, to support people in need. So our next artist from my hometown, Baltimore City.
For real?
MashaAllah, that's what it says here. from Baltimore City. He's doing a song here. His name is Cruz Omegasoul.
Let it well be.
So he says, and what inspired him in making this song, he said, when creating Professional Pain Man. Wow, that's a title, Professional Pain Man. I was inspired to write this song for two reasons. The first was to showcase a subject that meant a great deal to my life. And the second was to pay homage to my mother. The song is about dealing with a heartache that never truly heals. And in my case, it was the passing of my mother at a young age. If selected, I was hoping to create something that could be deeply felt and ultimately be a healing voice for those that have lost a loved one. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the creator of all things. I make dua that my intentions to be inspired and successful.
Ameen.
Hey,
All right, Cruz Soul,
see.
Professional Pain Man. Let's do it.
Professional pain man, you don't understand what we feel is real. Feel it in my hands, can't explain these feelings. Whispers in my ear. There's no peace in this life. Cause in the struggle, I remember my strife. Oh no, no, oh. Professional pain man, you don't understand what we feel is real. Feel it in my hands, can't explain these feelings. Whispers in my ear. There's no peace in this life. Caught in the struggle, I remember my strife. Oh no, no, oh. Did she die? Tears down my eyes. Of course I cried. How can I lie? What makes a man? His ability to stand in pain. I failed at that, so I live my life in shame. I can't ignore all the problems I can restore. What plagues me the more and more. Professional pain man, you don't understand what we feel is real. Feel it in my hands, can't explain these feelings. Whispers in my ear. There's no peace in this life. Come the struggle, I remember my strife. Oh no, no, oh. Professional pain man, you don't understand what we feel is real. Feel it in my hands, can't explain these feels. Whispers in my ear. There's no peace in this life. Come the struggle, I remember my strife. Oh no, no, oh. Pain man, pain man, pain man, pain man. Professional pain man, you don't understand what we feel is real. Feel it in my hands, can't explain these feels. Whispers in my ear. There's no peace in this life. Caught in the struggle, I remember my strife. Oh no, oh.
all right. Professional Pain Man. My man Cruz Omegasoul, all the way from Baltimore City. I can't tell what
B-more is short for Baltimore.
Yeah, for those who don't know. All right. Who wants to jump into this? Who wants to jump into this? 1, 2.
All right, I'll go fine.
Go, yeah.
Right.
So, I really liked it.
Okay.
I really liked it. No, don't be saying, yeah, now this is my time.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know.
No, I really liked it. But there's a but here.
Can you tell me what you really liked and then bring the but?
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
It was about halfway, not quite halfway, but it wasn't at the beginning. It was okay at the beginning. You know, I was like, okay, he has a nice voice, right? He has some flavor, but it was about maybe like a minute and a half or more into the song where he turned it up a notch.
Okay.
And it started coming from a little bit deeper. And if we get a chance to work with him, I want to focus on that. It was like, it was something about it, like a tear coming out the eye. Yeah. And he started singing it differently, and his timing changed up, and that's when I really got into it. I was like, okay, all right, because before that I was like, okay, it's a nice song, Professional Pain Man, you don't understand, you know. And I was like, okay, but then when he got to that part, I was like, now you got me listening. Okay. Now I'm really listening to the song and really trying to feel what you're feeling and hear what you're saying. So no, I wish that he also maybe had done a little bit more different levels to the voice. I kind of felt like maybe it was like right here a lot, but maybe getting a little bit deeper and trying some, you know, other notes up there. Okay. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed him, and even he was sitting in the chair, but his state, you know, he was in it. Okay. You know. Yeah.
All right. Let's get my man in. What do you think?
Oh no, I really liked it. I thought it was well. I liked his voice. His voice has that you know, he can. I don't know what range you would call that, but he was, I think, on the higher range. And I liked his voice. The song was structured well, everything well written. I did wish, though, that like from the song, like from the notes, he said that he was talking about his mother that passed away, right?
Yeah.
He was basically talking about the feeling, but I think if in the song somewhere like the audience knew that he was talking about his mother, I think maybe that would have connected it a little bit more. He was more talking about the pain that he was feeling, right? From what I understood from the lyrics. I mean, this is the first time I hear it. I got to hear it. You know, got to hear a song over and over. But yeah, I felt that it helped me knowing this backstory.
Right.
But if I didn't have the backstory, I wouldn't have understood, you know, why is he saying Professional Pain Man? You know, why? What does that mean? Where is that going? So it would have been a little bit confusing.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, I mean, I agree with you guys on. The sound was great. It had good rhythm. Everybody had their head nodding the whole way through. You know, my man on the guitar was killing it the whole way through too. So you know, it was cool. He had an intro. He kind of walked in.
Yeah.
My man was playing. I thought he was.
I thought he was gonna sing.
And then I was like, how's he gonna get from over there to the mic? And then walk over. Yeah. But he had that. He had a little bit like that, almost kind of like that neo soul type of feel to it, and which was cool. For me though, I didn't have enough lyrics for me. Like only thing I remember there was one part. It was mostly that long chorus, which was cool. Then there was one verse. I heard like one verse when he was saying about his mom and something like that about dying and a tear. Yeah. Like I think that's when you were talking about that piece. Right. But then, like there wasn't any more to the story or any just more of the chorus, which the chorus was rocking. I was with it. The guys like accompanying was really great. I like to see more of the writing, more of the story, more of it come out and to do it. But
whispers in my ear.
Yeah, so I think, I mean, again, but at the same time, this is a real standout. This is a standout performance beyond anything that we've seen. You know, the sound, everything, and the accompaniment was amazing, everything. So I like to see more, and especially repping B more. So I'm trying not to be too biased. Trying not to be too biased. I mean, especially he didn't say he was from West Baltimore, because then it'd be like over.
Then it'd be over.
It'd be over. But it's enough about what we think. We want to know what you guys think. So the way that you let us know, especially if you like it, if you want to see him go into the next step and to be on that album with Native Dean and the rest of the artists, you need to like these videos. So if you're on our Dean.tv page, like there, leave some comments. If you're on Facebook or even Facebook or Instagram,
Double touch
the Instagram and leave comments, or click like on Facebook, and of course on YouTube you can leave your comments, and whatever you do, share. Keep sharing it. We want people to hear this work, hear these young artists, and it's really, like you said, I think Abdul Malik weeks ago, he talked about how people don't know how many talented Muslim artists and that we have in our community, especially around the world. They hear maybe a couple of names, but we're bringing to you, this is about maybe like 20, almost 30 people already that none of you probably heard before. And you're getting to see just a quick glance at what we have here. This is just the beginning, inshallah. Year after year, we'll be bringing these artists to you, and inshallah, together, we'll find out
who's next.
Assalamu alaikum.
This Dean TV video was made possible in part by Islamic Relief USA, working together for a better world, by Guidance Residential, the #1 Islamic home financer in the U.S., and by Recycle Processes Incorporated.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Joshua Salam. Thank you so much for watching. It's wonderful to have you. If you want to see more videos like these, please click here. That's right. Thank you. See you next time.